What's going on, Paisanos? V here, come at you, well, on a market watch today. You know, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals right around the corner, it's a weird time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players because everyone's pretty much selected their deck they'll be playing at Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals. Of course, there's always going to be people going in late entry-wise, like, you know, buying a deck last minute and then saying, okay, that'll be the deck I'm going to play. But for the most part, everyone pretty much has what they're going to play. The only thing is everyone's not responding to what they're going to be playing against. With that said, though, there's still people buying max cards for max rarity for their decks. There's people still going in and getting cards for Edison format. There's still people buying, although at this point in the game, with Nationals being, what, about a month out, there's not as many people. With that said, Konami's also doing reprints, like Battle's Legends Monster Revenge. Now, this is going to impact the game value-wise. But there's always things Konami misses, and we've gone over that in the past. One thing just comes to note randomly was with Platinum Patrols and how we saw a short spike in some of the cards because they were in the Megatins, only for Konami to later on reprint them. So there's always a method to its madness, but with reprints, it's not really necessarily looking at what's going to get reprinted as much as what is reprinted and what has been reprinted. Looking over at Battle's Legends Monster Revenge booster box. Oh, wait, before I begin, contest, the last guy didn't come in and claim his stuff. Like, he didn't want free. I chose a name, didn't want the free deck boxes. So basically, if you want free deck boxes, I'm gonna give out both of these, by the way. At the end of this video, I'm gonna choose the winner. And if you want to win 2 of these deck boxes right here, all you gotta do is comment down below. It's so simple. I only ship out to people that live in the United States, but that's all you gotta do is comment down below and say anything. Literally. Once again, looking over at Battle Legends Monster Revenge, we're getting a bunch of reprints, but we don't know what they are, as every Battle Legends is. Still really cool nonetheless. It's going to be out in a couple of weeks. And to be honest with you, the prices are going down. Start off at roughly around $90 and it keeps going down. The current value is $74. I was appalled. I think it was my last Market Watch video, one before that, where people were saying they were paying like $80, $90 for boxes. Man, people DM me actually would tell me about this as well, so I might be getting, you know, wires crossed, but the amount of money people are paying for booster boxes of Yu-Gi-Oh cards is kind of crazy. Online, 74 bucks, ships out sealed. This person has 60 of them, 42, 12, 17. The days of supporting your local OTS store are dead, which sucks for the good OTS stores because greed. Anyway, looking over at Wild Survivors, is there any value? Well, technically there is. Vanquished Souls has proven itself, in my opinion, to be a deck that people have to understand. Now, I don't know if they're a tier 1 deck, but at minimum 1.5 deck, I would argue would be a good spot for them. Or tier 2 if you don't know what 1.5 is. I mean, I need to do a video to explain that more. Anyway, looking over at this, it was really weird because when Wild Survivors first debuted, all the dinosaur cards were the money cards. Now, the top 4 cards are all Vanquish cards. All of them. They're going to be one, obviously, went down in value. I still think it's a good card to have, but as a CR, everyone's just throwing on the market because it got reprinted as a super rare, ultra rare, like, nobody really cares. They made a Hungry Burger CR. Oh, Konami. Come on now. What the hell is that about? Fossil Digs is CR. Once again, more dinosaur cards. And 5 Formation Tankies is CR. Now, once again, in my last video, I talked about how like Ultimate Rares and CRs aren't the same. Ultimate Rare Tankies are roughly around 100 minimum. Let's see, $110 for an OT Tanky. Now, it just got recently reprinted as a CR. Let's go see that value. $31. Bro. 1 OT Tanky equals 3 CRs. This is why, like, Konami's playing the CR game too much. They're doing it for the wrong cards, and it is impacting the value of a lot of cards. And the Ultimate Rare Tanky, I mean, that's, hey, it's nothing. Like, it was at 126, and now it's at, what, 110, but still, like, the value of Ulti will go back up. The CR value, we really don't know. It's a hit or miss. Looking over at Cyberstorm Access, this set is a recent core set we have still. Chaos Angel still roughly around $63, which is really weird because when it was roughly around the 50s, it's been increasing, and now it's trying to stabilize. The current value of the card, once again, is at $64 here in TCG Player for Chaos Angel. Is it worth it? Well, I don't know if it's $64 worth it. It's definitely a good card, but I don't think it's worth that. Peaceful Planet Calarium still $29. Like, why? It blows my mind away. Then you got other cards like Guiding Quem. Now, once again, this card was a desperately needed card for every branded player, but you realistically only needed one. That's why the value went down so quickly. Little Walida is another card, also for around 20s. It's 18 now. Albion the Sanctifier Dragon, when it first debuted, was like 35. It's 14. Ringo Worm, the Dragon guarding the 100 apples, is $13. Manidiums, which really hasn't done nothing since this game, besides like go on a bunch of YouTube videos and say, hey guys, could they be good? But then we just see like nothing but deck profiles and nobody's playing Manidiums. But hey, they have a card over here, Realm Heart. This card's roughly around $11. So if you have this card and you're wondering if it's going to go up in value, it's probably not. Alright, Triple Deckers Thrust is a card that's starting to see a lot more play. We're seeing a lot more play throughout almost every event. If you tune into Twitch, you would have saw Yu-Gi-Oh! I think it was like France Nationals, and people were playing this left and right. This card's insane. A lot of builds are starting to play this card. The current value of this card is roughly around $69. This guy's 150, bro. What the fuck? $69 of Triple Tactics Thrust. Now the thing about this card is, it's a really good card. In the meta right now, where everyone's running hand traps, this card getting triggered is really easy to do. And I feel like a lot of players know that, so that's why a lot of people are taking advantage of this. If you don't have this card, you will be at a disadvantage, in my opinion. Once again, especially with this, like Sky Strikers, Brandon's going to be using this. We've seen a lot of decks, though. In France Nationals, I think it was the Dragon League player or Kashira players in finals. One of them used this card. Like, this is an excellent card. Up next, we have OTS Tournament Pack 21. This is a current OTS pack, and I think I speak for everyone on planet Earth when we say we're just done with this. OTS Tournament Pack 21 is a great OTS pack when it first debuted, and I cannot even say that. Reinhardt was dead, actually, on arrival. But anyway, it was so good. I mean, we had Frenier in blue. But the thing about OTS 21 is the weirdest part about OTS 21, which separates it from almost any OTS pack, is this is the biggest OTS pack that has it has 3 deck core cards. Normally with OTS packs, you get like a random deck core card, like Utopia or whatever. This one, they were just like, if you play Kashira Sprite or Reinhardt, you really want to look into this shit. If you don't, you're probably going to be pulling these and selling these. And that might mean attributed to the value of these cards going down so quickly. As well as Konami giving OTS boxes to OTS stores. By the way, a little fun fact, Konami sends a crazy amount of OTS boxes to OTS shops. So, little fun fact, like, a lot of OTS stores out there. I know Konami's like, hey, don't give out OTS packs, whatnot. By the way, let me go get a couple of cases of OTS packs and just throw them your way. And they're giving a ton to OTS stores. Other cards like Sprite Red, Marilee's, I mean, all these cards pretty much have went down in value. Can there be value in OTS Tournament Pack 21? Well, maybe. I mean, Rescue Ace is going to be getting support. Rescue Ace in general might actually be good. And no joke, not like whatever. They actually, unironically, might be really good. So it's another deck core you might want to look into because it's going to be getting support. Rescue Aces aren't bad. The meta is a little bit too aggressive right now. But I do think Rescue Aces is a great deck core. And I wouldn't be surprised if this deck core got more support moving forward in the future of this game. Little side note, as well as Sky Strikers. Now, if you look at Sky Strikers, obviously they're slowly starting to see play. I think we saw, I forgot, was it England or wherever, another foreign country. I'm American, you know, whatever. This past weekend, I think top 32, one of the decks were Sky Strikers. We saw a bunch of profiles throughout this weekend. Last week, as well, the meta shifted, we saw, and I wouldn't be surprised if Strikers keep being more of a dominant deck. And the reason why is because besides the fact that in Engage 1 to 2, you have Thrust. So if your opponent like stop hand traps you, you thrust for engage and you're back in action. Or any other card like Afterburners or what have you. You know, this deck takes a lot of advantage of any meta it's in. And the minute you give it a little bit of its power back, like Konami recently did when Engage at 2, it's going to be broken. Obviously the Ultimates are insanely expensive. So I'll rate the number to go up. It's roughly around $301. I need to get one of these. $305 for a Starlight Rare Rose. You just need one, by the way. And then we have number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lord. This card's current value is $48 fucking dollars. Like, why? What? Like, there's like certain archetypes in this game that like have a player base that are just like, oh, there's only one of these, buy it out, fuck everybody else. And I don't understand why, because like you really ideally want more players to play your archetypes so you can grow a community, but it is what it is, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, maybe this was short printed, I have no idea. But what's crazy about this card is, I mean, besides the fact that I have zero idea why this card is good, maybe there's some new shit I don't know about, but like this card, $47, ironically it's a Battle of Legends card. Alright, then we have another card that people are starting to play, or at least inside, Kaijus. Now, Kaijus have been seeing play non-stop, and you got cards like Game of Seal, which gets a reprint, goes down in value, but then it gets a higher rarity boost, like a cigarette about Legends Relentless Revenge, and it's $25. This is why, look at this Battle of Legends card, there are some good reprints that will have good value, but not like right out the gate. When Game of Seal first like rolled off the gate, it wasn't this much value. This is only in the past year, but it's like $10. But when it first came out of Battle of Relentless Revenge, it was even cheaper. And now we're starting to see the value increase more. So keep an eye out for those Battle of Legends cards. And then we have other cards, obviously, like Spearman. Now, this card has not seen any play, but not too long ago, Spearman was $20 no matter where you look at them, and now they're kind of going down in value. There's only 3 printings of them, so just keep an eye out for this card as well. Ash Blossom and Joy Springs on the hand trap, and this is the cheapest version out of the Legend of the Crystal Beast structure deck. They're roughly around 4 or 5 with shipping each. Dude, this guy has 74 of these. Woo! That's crazy. But this card is obviously a card. Dude, he had a crack. Hold on. So someone bought like, what are these, like 1 per whatever, 274 structure decks Legend Crystal Beast. Imagine him just cracking them open, grabbing Ash, just whatever with the rest of the cards. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, structure deck Legend of Crystal Beast, Ash Blossom Joy Spring, obviously a card that a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to be looking to play. Right now, and as foreseeable future, it is a broken hand trap. Probably not going to get hit by Konami, being the fact that, you know, they haven't juiced everybody enough, right? Let me see. Nope, not on the print things. All right, I'm talking crazy more. Where's my Ultimate Rare? And then we're going to have a CR Rare, which will obviously be lower, but people want to say it's higher because they don't want to buy for the Ultimate Rare. And then we'll have a Starlight Rare. Juice these kids out, Konami. Squeeze them for every drop. Realistically, though, Ash Blossom Joy Spring obviously is a phenomenal card, especially in this current meta. And to see the fact that a common printing is relatively cheap is still really good because this is a card you're going to need. Another card that is really interesting to see price-wise is Totally Awesome. The original print version of this card at Invasion Vengeance is roughly around, let's just cheat codes this bad boy. It's roughly around $8, which is wild when you realize the fact that this card used to be way more than $8. I mean, at one point it was what? $60 a copy. Now, obviously, it's not the same as it used to be, Totally Awesome, but still, nevertheless, a phenomenal card. Maybe a card people might want to consider picking up again, being the fact that nobody's looking at it right now, and that is the perfect time to go in and grab these cards when nobody's looking at them. When they did have a power creep, when the highest rarity version is this version, will Konami make a CR Totally Awesome or Ultimate Rare Totally Awesome? Probably not. You can never factor it out. But the odds of them making like a CR or Ultimate Rare Totally Awesome is like super low because, you know, there's other cards that they can definitely bend you up. They can make a dog shit set, call it Vanilla Monsters, and we have 1 CR Ash Blossom, and that set will be pulled to oblivion as players try to play the lottery that is pulling that goddamn CR Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Because the price would be so insane. So looking at a card like Totally Awesome, I don't think they would make that slot. Then again, once against Konami, they do random shit sometimes, and they could as well. Listen, Smart Deck Box Base Set is on sale right now. If you don't win this beauty right here, look at that. This gorgeous unit, let me just flip that over probably. This gorgeous unit right here. If you don't win this, no big deal. You can go to smartchichi.com, links will be down below in the description, have my promo code, save yourself some money. Get this gorgeous smart deck base box base set. It's a tongue twister. Absolutely gorgeous. You can use it for your regular deck when you go to tournaments, and of course the utility deck box full of cards that you might need for your regular deck. I do it all the time. Every time I go to Yu-Gi-Oh events, I have my main deck that I'm playing, and I have a deck box with all utility cards that may not go in this deck in case last minute you want to change something, like they're going to be 1 or what have you. So really cool. And for those that commented in my last video, let's go see who won. Let's see what we got here. Dion Diaz. Really wish they made Miss CR instead of Archosaur. Oh, Miscellaneousaurus? Okay. I mean, hey, listen. You know what? I'm getting real goddamn lazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick another winner. And comment in this video. And if these guys don't come for this, I'm just going to keep doing this until we have all the winners and I send all these out to everybody. Fair enough? All right. So, the second winner, by the way, congratulations, Dion. Dion, make sure to hit me up on Discord or Instagram. Hit me up, give me your address, I'll mail this out to you, buddy. All right, pick another winner. Let's go. Who wants this? Once again, gotta be from the United States. Jamie Rickner says, love your content, thank you. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Listen, Jamie, hit me up on either on Discord or Instagram. Those are probably the 2 best memes to hit me up on. Give me information. If you live in the United States, by the way, you must live in the United States. I'm gonna send this out to you. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. That's gonna be mailed to you. I just saved you guys what, $55. And if anyone's like, damn it, if I didn't win, go to smarttc.com. So easy. Buy it. Use my promo code. Save 10% off. I think it's like 10% or 5%. I always forget. Save some money. Buy these gorgeous deck boxes. Bring them around. Everyone's going to say where you got them from. Flexing those nerds. Don't let me tell them. They're peasants. It's your boy V. And you puzzles have a great day.